Hello friends, waste management is becoming a grave public health emergency. In this episode of Dr. Cohort, let's discuss on the issue biomedical waste management. Biomedical waste are any waste which is generated or has been used in the diagnosis, treatment or immunization of humans or animals, in research pertaining thereto, in the production or testing of biological, or which may contain infectious agents and may pose a substantial threat to the health. What could be the sources of biomedical waste? The major sources include hospitals, nursing homes, dispensaries, primary health centers, medical colleges, paramedical services, veterinary colleges, and animal research centers. The minor sources includes the clinics, animal houses, slaughterhouses, and the blood donation camps. In order to avoid nosocomial infections, environmental pollution, and other occupational hazards, the biomedical waste should be disposed of properly. The problems associated with inadequate biomedical waste management are manifold. Cause inappropriate segregation results in an incorrect method of waste disposal, which results in mixing of hospital waste with general waste, making the whole waste stream hazardous. Environmental pollution resulting in unpleasant smell, growth, and multiplication of vectors like insects, rodents, and worms, and may result in the transmission of diseases like typhoid, cholera, hepatitis, and AIDS. Rat pickers sorting out the garbage are at risk of getting tetanus and HIV infections. The biomedical waste could be categorized as follows. Category 1, the human anatomical waste, which includes human tissues, organs, and body parts. Category 2, animal waste, such as animal tissues, organs, body parts, carcasses, and fluids. Category 3 includes microbiology and biotechnology waste, such as the laboratory cultures, stocks, or specimens of microorganisms, vaccines such as live or attenuated. Category 4, waste sharps, such as needles, syringes, scalpels, blades, glass, etc. Category 5 includes discarded medicines or cytotoxic drugs, such as outdated, contaminated, and discarded medicines. Category 6, soiled waste, those items contaminated with blood and body fluids. Category 7, solid waste, those waste generated from disposable items other than the waste sharps, such as the tubings, catheters, etc. Category 8, liquid waste, those waste generated from laboratory. Category 9, incineration ash, like the ash from incineration of any biomedical waste. Category 10, chemical waste, like those chemicals used in the production of biologicals and chemicals used in disinfections. Category 1, 2, 3, and 6 should be segregated in yellow colored plastic bags and should be incinerated or should undergo deep burial. Category 3, 6, and 7 could also be segregated in red disinfected container or plastic bag and disinfected by autoclaving, microwaving, chemical treatment. For category 4 and 7, blue or white translucent plastic bag, which are puncture proof materials, should be disposed of by autoclaving, microwaving, or chemical treatment and destruction and shredding. Category 5, 9, and 10 should be disposed of in black plastic bags in secured landfills. Let's join hands to manage the waste in proper shape. We'll meet with another topic next week. Thank you.